How's it going, guys? This is Jason, and welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. In this episode, we're doing another standard event, and today we're doing a Sultai ramp deck. This one made by Random Jeweler for a recent competition. I think this might be the first Sultai deck we're using in my episodes. We're going to give it a try. Some of the staples of this deck, we've got Hydroid Krasis, Nissa who shakes the world, and Cavalier of Thorns. And then obviously a ton of tiny creatures to boost our mana ramp. Let's see. I mean, it's good that we have 3 lands, one of each color that we can use, but also they're all tap lands, which is unfortunate. This is going to be a little slow because of that. But Paradise Druid might be able to make up for that by giving us 1 extra mana, so I think we'll keep this, I think. It's not great, but I think we can work with it. We'll do Temple of Mystery to maybe find a basic land. Yeah, Forest, that'll work. We'll get the Forest out, we'll do Paradise Druid next turn. Lovestruck Beast, okay. And this deck is really only barely Sultai, it's mostly Simic. The main reason that it has any black in it is for actually just these 2 cards, Casualties of War and Noxious Grasp. Okay, so we've got Paradise Druid out. I think we're going to do destroy target creature that's green or white. Now we're not going to waste that. Aether Gust, red or green. Might use Aether Gust on Paradise Druid if he taps it. We'll see. For now, there's nothing to do. We don't want to attack into his Paradise Druid. Actually, we might use Noxious Grasp on Lovestruck Beast if he plays it. Not sure what he thinks that I have, or what he thinks this kind of deck is. It looks like he was hesitant to play Lovestruck Beast because he doesn't know if I have counters or something, which is understandable. I have a feeling as soon as I put this swamp out, it's going to tell him that I don't have counters. Yeah. Okay. Well, now our other Fabled Passage can come out untapped. I think we're going to do Cavalier of Thorns. Yeah, let's do that. And let's get another swamp so that we can play Casualties of War later on. Actually, you know what? We could do an island. We'd still have enough swamps for Casualties of War because we have Overgrown Tomb. Having multiple islands. Actually, we don't need 2 islands for anything in this deck, so let's get a swamp. Yeah, then Cavalier of Thorns. Sounds good to me. Sweet. What was that put a land on the battlefield? Oh. I didn't even realize that was one of his abilities. Beanstalk Giant, alright. There's Lovestruck Beast. Okay, so we're probably gonna deal with him on our turn. We've got several options for removal. I guess now we'll take an island. Risen Reef, beautiful. So we can do Risen Reef and then one of these 2 costs. Destroy target creature or planeswalker that's green or white. That's an instant, so we're going to attack with Cavalier of Thorns and bait his attack with both of those creatures. First, we're going to play Risen Reef to make it look like we don't have much mana left over for removal. Hydroid. Yeah, I'll take that. If he decides to block with both, we'll destroy one of them and end up killing both of them. Yeah, sounds good. Boop. 2 for 1. It's looking good for us. Feasting Troll King. Huh. Didn't expect that. Alright, well I think we might do Casualties of War to destroy Feasting Troll King, one of his foods, and one of his lands. I think that's a good idea right now. Land, creature, artifact. Yeah. And that should set back his mana ramp as well. Keep him from playing Beanstalk Giant maybe for another turn. Excellent. Start getting that damage in. Next turn, probably Hydroid Krasis is coming out. Unless we find a cheap spell, in which case we might do Paradise Druid and the cheap spell. There's Beanstalk. So actually, we might do Aether Gust with Beanstalk. Aether Gust and Paradise Druid, and then we'll have even more to pump into Hydroid the following turn. And then he'll be totally open to attack as well, so let's do that. Sounds good to me. Yep. Just get all that damage in. Boost our mana ramp even more. Next turn we'll pump everything we have into Hydroid. Actually... Yeah. Let's see. Wait a second. Do I want to pay 2 life? I think I do. Let's just make it as big as possible. Yeah. Here we go. How much is that? 8. Okay. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we got a Casualties of War. Nice. And 8 will kill him unless he eats some of those foods. Or answers Hydroid Krasis. Oh no, Vivian!
From the smallest ant to the largest...
Oh no, he's going to destroy Hydroid with Vivian. Very nice. Well, at least I have Casualties of War and Vivian's dying, so that won't be a problem for more than one turn.
We're gonna tear you apart.
And you know what? I'm actually going to take this 10 damage. Call me crazy, but I don't want to lose Risen Reef, and I think we're about to really even the field with Casualties of War, so we can take 10 damage one time. In fact, depending on... Okay. Oh, we got another Casualties of War. Wow, fantastic. Yeah. Let's go with that. Planeswalker, land, creature, artifact. See ya. Yep. As expected, he ate the food. And what else are we going to do? There's not really much else I need to do. Play this tapped. We can start losing Paradise Druids. If we attack with everyone, he has to... No, he doesn't have to block anything. So I'm not going to attack with Risen Reef, but the others, I'm fine with losing a Paradise Druid. For 7 damage. To even further weaken his mana ramp. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. And now whatever he happens to play next turn, if he only plays one creature, we can just Aether Gust it during his end step. Okay. That is a good game. Yeah. I don't even think that was necessary. I think we had the damage anyway. Oh no, because he ate the food. It was necessary. Yeah, GG. Alright. So far, so good. Yeah, those Casualties of War were a lifesaver in that match. I mean, there are 4 of them in this deck, but I can see why. Once you get all that mana out there, your opponent starts developing their board. Alright, now we got 2 Nissas and an Aether Gust. I think we're going to mulligan this, actually. Well, actually, no. We'll keep it. We have 4 lands. We're basically ensuring that we're going to get to Nissa. We have an Aether Gust for stalling. We just need to make sure we draw into some things between now and when we get Nissa. So as long as we can do that, we could be okay. Temple of Malady will help us find that. Hopefully. Nope. Breeding Pool. Could we be up against a Cynic Flash? Growth Spiral. Could be Cynic Flash, could be Cynic Ramp, not sure yet. Excellent. Risen Reef, and he's tapped out. I'm not worried about it getting countered. We're going to do... I guess we'll do Overgrown Tomb. Let's begin the mana ramp. Yes. Next turn we can do Nissa if he's tapped out. Leafkin, alright. That's not what I wanted to see. I was hoping that he would tap out, but it looks like he has 2 mana available for potentially counters. I could Aether Gust his Leafkin Druid. I'm not sure what that's going to accomplish, though, other than maybe... I doubt he's going to counter that if I do it. I think we're just going to go for it and see if he counters Nissa. We have a spare if he does. So we're just going to see what he's got. It's always possible that he's just sort of bluffing that he has a counter. Like keeping that mana untapped. Oh yeah, it went right through. There was no issue there. Okay.
Behold, nature's true power.
Yeah. Okay, so I think this is sort of a ramp deck as opposed to a flash deck. So I may not need to worry about counters as much. Which, if that's the case, we're definitely at an advantage so far with getting our Nissa out first.
Strange and magnificent.
In fact, we may bounce his Nissa.
Harness the elements.
Actually, no. Can we bounce? Oh. I was gonna say, can we bounce his forest? Yeah, I think we're just gonna kill his Nissa, actually. We're gonna attack it with our lands. I don't need any of these out right now. I can just put them out tapped. Let's do that.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Yeah. Let's just kill his Nissa. I don't want to bounce it because then he can just play it again.
Do not underestimate.
So
my
next turn, if he doesn't play another creature, we can bounce Leafkin Druid to have enough attackers to kill his Nissa. Cavalier of Thorns. We might bounce that. Yeah, this is looking like it might be sort of a mirror match. I'm not sure if he's using the Sultai variety or not, but same basic concept between our decks. Yeah, we definitely need to kill his Nissa.
The land shall conquer you.
Do I want to continue trading lands with him? I mean, I have lands in my hand. And Nissa's pretty close to her ultimate. So, the fact that he just got Cavalier of Thorns out made me need that I need to start playing more defensively to try and ensure that Nissa gets to her ultimate. Hydroid. Huh. I can destroy his Nissa. I can destroy it if I Aether Gust. What would I want to Aether Gust, though? Probably his Cavalier of Thorns? Yeah, because then we can trade with Hydroid and get a couple attackers past. Let's do that. We can destroy his Hydroid and kill Nissa if he decides to block. But actually, there's no reason for him to block if we do that. And then if we do this, then our Nissa should survive with 1 loyalty counter left. I think that's the way to go. Oh, what? Why is my Risen Reef tapped? Oh, right, it's his end step. Okay. I was worried there for a second, like I tapped Risen Reef for mana somehow. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a creature. Attack with everyone. His Nissa's dead. We may lose our Risen Reef. That's what I would do if I were him. Yeah. And then as long as he doesn't have another Nissa, our Nissa should survive his attack. Yeah. We need some more cards. We keep getting lands. And the only thing we have other than lands is another Nissa. It's not helping us right now.
Peace.
What's he doing now? He's doing stuff. I don't like it. Oh, another Hydroid? Is that what this is? Is he just seeing how much mana he has for another Hydroid? If that's the case, I'm definitely glad I killed Nissa, because he would have, like, a bunch more mana. Another Nissa.
We will not
Huh.
fail.
Interesting. So... Huh. I wonder why you played that after combat. Oh, he's doing more stuff. Wow, okay. Yeah, I definitely need some more cards. Casualties of War would be nice right now. A Hydroid would be amazing as well. Another land is not what I needed. Son of a bitch. Well, I can kill his Nissa again because it only has one blocker, so let's do that. I think our Nissa's going to die, but luckily we have a spare. So, you know what? I could put out Fabled Passage and make that an attacker. I'm not sure what that gets me, though. Yeah, let's just do Watery Grave. And let's just kill his Nissa. We'll lose a land, but we're killing his Nissa, and, oh, you know what? We won't even lose our Nissa, because we have 2 blockers. I keep forgetting they have Vigilance. Unless he finds removal for one of my creatures, I don't think he'll be able to kill my Nissa this turn. Oh, wait, no, he has Cavalier of Thorns, yeah. It should die if he attacks with everyone. What the fuck is this? Finale of Devastation? Search your library and graveyard for a creature card with converted mana cost X or less and put it on the battlefield, then shuffle your library if... Oh, we get another Cavalier of Thorns. Wow. I need some cards desperately. I keep getting lands. I think I haven't drawn a single... Oh no, I drew Risen Reef, yeah. I think Risen Reef is all I've drawn in terms of non-lands since this game started. He did not kill Nissa. We got another Nissa. What is this shit? We don't need so many Nissas. These Cavaliers of Thorns are preventing us from making use of our lands right now. We're going to do Fabled Passage to slightly reduce the amount of lands in our deck. Hopefully increase our odds of finding something else. Let's get out of Swamp. But yeah, this is it's getting a little annoying. Drawing infinite lands.
The land fights for
Just going
us.
to keep these guys as blockers for now. The good thing is that we're... Oh, God. That's not good. Are we dead here? I think we're dead here. Holy shit. End raise 400. Vigilance, Trample, Haste, 7/7. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. My God. Pretty sure we're dead here. So if we add 9 to our life total for the blockers, we're at 27. How much does he have? 17. Yeah, we're totally dead. There's not even a point in blocking. Wow. I feel like we did the best we could in that game, but we were just getting shit for draws. We get 3 Nissas, an Aether Gust, and a Risen Reef the entire game. Alright, what do we got here? Risen Reef, I definitely like that. Casualties of War, Nissa. Yeah, we'll keep it. Do Temple of Mystery turn 1. Turn 2 Leafkin. Paradise Druid. Yeah, we'll take that. Oh, Simic Flash, perhaps? Well, if that's the case, do I want to do Leafkin or Paradise Druid? Let's do Watery Grave. I think we're going to do, I don't know. We'll do Leafkin. On the off chance he has a counter. Oh, okay, Brandborn. Well, Leafkin can block him. That's nice. Well, I think we're going to pay 2 life and do Paradise Druid, and then if he tries to buff Brandborn Cutthroat, we will Aether Gust him. Oh wait, Aether Gust doesn't work on him, because he's not green or red. That's unfortunate. I don't really want to do Risen Reef, because he'll get countered, probably. So... Huh. I think we'll do Paradise Druid. Let's just see if Paradise Druid gets countered. Oh, it went right through. Alright. Well, I didn't expect that. It looks like he is waiting for a counter. He didn't seem to have an instant he could play, so we'll just not do anything else. There's nothing else we would want to do anyway, but Paradise Druid. Okay, well now I'm not worried about getting countered, so we can do... Ooh, we have enough mana for our Nissa, or Cavalier of Thorns. I think we're going to do Nissa. Nissa seems like a good bet. Oh, you know what? I could have put this out untapped and destroyed one of his lands and his creatures. That might have been potentially crippling. We're probably going to do Casualties of War next turn. For now, we're going to do Nissa. If he decides to block, it'll be a 2-for-1 trade, which I'll be fine with.
The land shall conquer you.
Yeah. And now Nissa's going to be hard for him to deal with now that it's on the field. As opposed to when I'm casting it. Alright, looks like he may be having mana problems. Island? Yeah, let's take more mana. We've got enough spells in our hand right now. Do I want to do Casualties of War? I might want to attack first and then do Casualties of War second on whatever is left over. Yeah, because these guys have Vigilance, so they'll have their mana still, even after combat.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
Also, if he taps his Paradise Druid for any kind of spell, we can Aether Gust it or something. Let's just see what he does. He's doing something. Frilled Mystic. Definitely glad I didn't play Casualties of War before combat. Alright, so potentially we're going to lose some lands. But that's fine, I think. Can we Aether Gust anything? Am I okay with this trade? You know what? I think we're going to Aether Gust Paradise Druid. I mean, it's fine losing lands as long as we maintain the mana advantage. This should weaken his mana ramp doing this, and it looked like he was having mana problems, so... And now we can play Risen Reef. Get that island out. Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Nissa's pretty close to her ultimate as well. We don't even really need to cast spells to continue winning at this point. We can play a bit defensively. As before, we're going to attack first, see if we can bait him into doing something and tap his mana. And then after he does so, we can cast Cavalier of Thorns. We're just attacking with this on the off chance he has a flash blocker. Now, do I want to do this while he's untapped? Huh. I think I do, because if I bait a counter, that means that it's not something he's using against Nissa. Well, I guess Frilled Mystic is, but Frilled Mystic's easily blocked. And we're doing Nissa's ultimate next turn, probably. Which I doubt he has a way to deal with. He's going to need like a Brazen Borrower this turn to stop Nissa. And he did not do it. Alright, well that's that. Nissa's ultimate it is.
Spring eternal.
Let's get all these lands out. That's all of them, right? Yep. Enters tapped, enters tapped, enters tapped. Look at all those lands, and now this guy's invulnerable. Let's go ahead and do... let's attack. We don't really need to do much now except attack with our invulnerable guy. Not sure if you realize, but this guy is indestructible. That's not going to be a trade. Now, we don't have the mana to do both of these, so I think we'll just do Risen Reef. Hey, let it go through. Excellent. Yep, get me more lands. Yeah, GG. The game was pretty much over when I did Nissa's ultimate, and he didn't already have a developed field. It's really hard to overcome Nissa's ultimate if you're not already in a position of advantage. I guess that could be said about pretty much any Planeswalker ultimate ability. I think a lot of times those ultimate abilities serve to just be sort of a nail in the coffin in an already... in a match where you're already winning, it sort of just seals the deal. What do we got here? 3 lands, none of them green though. That's gonna be an issue. I think we need to mulligan this We need green mana for our Paradise Druid, which will allow us to get any of these other ones out. 2 lands now, one of each color. This is better. We've got a Leafkin Druid. Noxious Grasp, I like it. What are we getting rid of, though? Probably Aether Gust, because we don't know what colors the person has. I mean, that could be said of Noxious Grasp, too, but this one's direct removal. I prefer that over Aether Gust. Temple of Mystery. Let's see if we can find a land. Nissa. Nah, we need more land. Only got 2. Alright, so mono red, I'm thinking a Cavalcade variety. Let's do Leafkin. So Noxious Grasp is probably not going to be that useful. We might have wanted Aether Gust, but we couldn't have known that at the time we made the decision. Hydroid potentially could be really useful here because we have the ability to gain life and put out a threat at the same time. Let's put out another blocker, I think. We just want to boost our mana ramp as much as possible before we actually play Hydroid. And next turn we have enough for Cavalier of Thorns, unless he moves one of my creatures. Yeah, unfortunately it looks like Noxious Grasp is going to go to waste here. Yep, so it begins the Cavalcade damage. Luckily, our blockers can stop the combat damage, but another Noxious Grasp is not what I wanted to see. Alright, let's find some more lands. I don't think we want Fabled Passage, because using that would reduce the amount of lands in our hand, and we need more lands right now. So let's do Forest. Yeah, sure. We've got a pretty good amount of land now for Hydroid. If we can get just one more creature out, then these guys would both be producing double mana. So that would be good. Legion Warboss. Man, look at this field he's developing. We need some answers. Look at all these 1/1s attacking. Jeez. This is not going to be sustainable for very long. What's the best option? Probably Scorch Spitter. We need to stop that. Nissa. That's really good. If we can survive one more turn after getting Nissa out, we'll put Hydroid Krasis out for a ton of mana and gain back a bunch of life. So I think Nissa's our only choice right now. Also, depending on how he attacks, we may divert some damage from our life total.
Cannot protect itself.
Let's do Forest.
Rise, my elemental friend.
And we're not attacking. You know what, I probably should have attacked with the Forest, to be honest. But it's fine. Oh, shit. This might be over. That's so much damage he's about to do. Look at all this. How much? Oh my god, how much is that? I think I'm dead here. God damn. I've only got 3 blockers. Yeah, this is over. Good game. Oh man. Really a shame that I got 2 Noxious Grasps against a mono red. That's basically I was basically 2 cards down the entire game because of that. It's almost like I mulliganed twice. Alright, let's go again. Yeah, that Aether Gust might have saved me, actually, if I had kept it. Again, I couldn't have known at the time, but Aether Gust, I think... Yeah, I would have been able to bounce his Cavalcade for a turn. Might have allowed me to stall a bit longer. I like this hand. We got Risen Reef, Paradise Druid. Alright, Temple of Malady. Hydroid, yeah, we'll take that. Oh, mirror match? Ah! Thought Erasure. What are we losing? Probably Risen Reef. It's probably what I would do. I mean, both of these are obviously threats, but Risen Reef is the most immediate threat. So it'll give me tons of draw power and mana power. Let's do Paradise Druid. Next turn we may not have anything to play, but we can do Aether Gust on something he plays, potentially. If he plays a green spell. Green permanent. Blast Zone, okay. So he'll probably keep his mana available for Blast Zone. Really not much of a choice here. We're going to attack with Paradise Druid. We have 2 mana available still for Aether Gust if he does... He doesn't have any flash permanents, I don't think. So that's probably not going to be done. Yeah, he's just going to put a counter on Blast Zone. If he were to sacrifice Blast Zone just to kill Paradise Druid, I'd be fine with that. Because we have lots of other 2-cost creatures that we don't want to get destroyed, and I'd rather get out of the way now. Also, if he doesn't do that this turn, then that means... Also, wait, he doesn't have the mana for it. He needs, like... He needs 1 more mana out to do Blast Zone's ability. And he put this out tapped, so that's not going to happen this turn. Alright, cool. So we are getting our 5 cost out, most likely. We'll probably do Nissa. Nissa, and then next turn we can do Cavalier of Thorns. Okay. Another Paradise Druid. I don't want to do that while he has a Blast Zone with 2 counters on it, so I think we're going to do Nissa, yeah. Because Blast Zone wipes the board of any permanents that have converted mana cost equal to the number of counters on it, so he'd just kill both my Paradise Druids for the cost of 1 land. Let's do Overgrown Tomb, sure. Why not? Actually, we'd have enough to play our other Paradise Druid with this Overgrown Tomb here, but don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, I think I'd rather just keep Paradise Druid in my hand until that Blast Zone goes away. Because presumably he's going to use it at some point. And right now we're doing a pretty good job of keeping pressure on him. So the more pressure that's on him, the sooner he'll be desperate enough to use it on just 1 creature. And that's when we'll play this. What do you got going on? Interesting that there's a Thought Erasure in his deck. I definitely don't have any of those in my deck, but it makes me wonder if his deck strategy is the same as mine. Is this intended to be ramp deck? We're going to need to see some more cards before we can know that. Oh, is he doing it? No, he's tapping it for mana. Interesting. Oh, Murderous Rider, alright. Play Nissa. Does he have now an opt? Why did he want that blue available? Probably an opt. Okay, well, let's do Cavalier of Thorns. Let's attack first. Let's just get out all the cards that he knows we have already, because our hand was revealed. And let's put out a... I don't know. I think we kind of want more lands, so we're not going to do Fabled Passage. We're going to do one of these tap lands. What do we have? Probably need more blue. Yeah. Next turn we'll probably do a Hydroid Krasis. We're still waiting to put out that Paradise Druid until his Blast Zone is gone. Alright, I think we're going to do Hydroid. Let's go ahead and attack. Does he have anything he can do in response to my attack? Looks like he does. I mean, he's got Blast Zone, obviously, but... Night Pack? I think we're going to Aether Gust that. I don't want Night Pack around here. Actually, we might Aether Gust it on his next turn. Well, actually, no, I don't want to lose my land. So let's Aether Gust it now. Get rid of it real quick. And then make sure our 8 damage goes through. He'll be pretty much crippled. And you know what? Actually, now I'm happy playing Paradise Druid now, because if he does plan to use 4 of his lands to kill our Paradise Druids, he'll be screwed. He won't have any answers for the 8 damage that I've got coming in from the other creatures. So now I feel safe playing the other Paradise Druid. And if he doesn't kill them with Blast Zone, then I've got a huge amount of mana I can put into Hydroid Krasis. I mean, marginally more than I would have. Yep. Good game. Yeah, I think that was the right time to play the second Paradise Druid. Alright, we completed one of our quests. I'm hoping to also complete this white-blue one as well. Let's keep it going. Yeah, I'm enjoying this deck so far. I think part of why I like it is because it's relatively straightforward how to use it. There's not as much deliberation about the options. In contrast to a lot of like the adventure-style decks where you have like a bajillion options. This is not going to work. All of our spells are 5 and higher. We're going to need to mulligan this. Oh, this is way better. We got all these 2 costs that are boosting our mana ramp. Let's keep this. I don't think we need 2 Paradise Druids, so we'll get rid of that. Hello. Thundercats. Okay. Let's put out Breeding Pool. Simic Flash. Probably Simic Flash. Well, let's go ahead and do Leafkin. Let the countering begin. Looks like he's deliberating about whether he wants to counter it. That was quite a pause. He did Growth Spiral. That could just mean he only had a Growth Spiral as an option. Could also mean he had like only 1 or 2 counters and wasn't sure whether he wanted to waste it. Not totally sure what kind of deck this is just yet. I haven't seen any evidence of a Simic Flash, but the fact that he's leaving all his mana untapped does seem to imply. We're going to do Paradise Druid. And then leave mana available for Aether Gust. Yeah. We'll leave the Fabled Passage there until he plays a green permanent. If he gets a green permanent, we'll find an island and then have enough mana for Aether Gust. Otherwise, we might go to the forest. Night Pack. Yeah, we're definitely bouncing that shit. Get that Night Pack out of here. Oh shit! Oops! I didn't have 4 lands, so it came in tapped. Well, that's gonna be an issue because he's creating a wolf now. I think we're gonna need to. That's not good. And now he's probably gonna counter whatever answer I put out. So, how much mana do we have available? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it! We don't have enough for 2 spells. We can only play 1, and he's probably going to counter whatever we play. Shit. Well, I think the way to go here is to wait until his turn, and then do Aether Gust on his turn on Night Pack, and then if he wants to play a counter, he'll do it then, and he won't be able to play a wolf because he'll be doing a spell on his turn. What's he doing now? Another flash creature. Hope it's not another Night Pack. Growth Spiral, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I think we need to do Aether Gust on this turn to draw out any counters he might have. And if he does have a counter, he'll lose out on creating his second wolf. Yeah, that's fine. So he drew out one of his counters, and now he doesn't get another 3/3 wolf. It's fine. It's not fine that we're taking all this damage. The good thing is he's tapped out now, so we can use Casualties of War. In fact, I think we need to. We're going to be down to 1 life, but I think we need to stop this Night Pack at all costs. Creature, land. Let's destroy Night Pack and Breeding Pool. I feel like this is our only opportunity to actually get rid of him. He's just going to keep countering otherwise. Next turn, we'll probably do Nissa and start getting out some more blockers. Main thing I'm worried about right now is if he gets... Oh, shit. Nice. Good game. I think that's the one card he could have played that would have killed me there. That's sad. Yeah. I feel like we had to do that. Even though we got us down to 1 health, I feel like that was the only option. That Night Pack was just going to continue wreaking havoc. Unless we took that chance. We're going to play again. We're going to complete that quest that I said we wanted to do.
Is much cuter than his bite.
What? We got pretty close, though. We got to 3 wins, so I'm happy with that. Let's play one more standard event. Seems like the matches are going fairly quick too, even for like a non-aggro deck. Could just be because the options are straightforward. That definitely helps. It means there isn't much time spent deliberating. Hello? There we go. Alright, let's see how we do this time. I don't think this is going to work. We've got 3 mana, but all of these expensive spells. I think we need to mulligan it. Not much better, to be honest. Aether Gust, we can't even guarantee that we're going to be able to play, but I don't want to go much farther down. So I'm just going to hope that my opponent has red or green. We'll get rid of a Nissa. Yeah. We'll do Fabled Passage just in case we don't get another land for a while. We want to make sure that we are able to put things out untapped for the following turns. Mono red. Well, the good news is we have Aether Gust for that. Now, which color do I want? Probably a forest to ensure we can play Nissa when the time comes. Does he have a shock? Looks like he has a shock. He's probably going to wait for me. Ooh, another Aether Gust. Nice. Well, do I want to pay 2 land? I don't think so. I think it's worth it for me not to pay 2 land to have Aether Gust available because we don't want to take any unnecessary damage against a mono red aggro. So we'll do Watery Grave tapped. And now if he has a shock, he can use it for direct damage, but I think that would be a waste. He's probably saving it for removal. Is that? Okay. Improbable Alliance. Well, that's going to be a candidate for Casualties of War when I have the mana for that. And now that he's tapped out, we're going to do Paradise Druid. I mean, actually, we could have played him even when he wasn't tapped out because Paradise Druid has hexproof, but, you know. If we get another land next turn, we can play Nissa. So that'll be good. The fact that he does that makes me think he has fewer counters than if he was Simic or whatever else. Improbable Alliance again? Oh man, he's going to be creating tons of 1/1 fairies. Well, I think we need to start bouncing these. We have enough for 2 bounces. Whenever you draw your second card each turn. Yeah. I'm not sure if I want to attack because he can do something in response to create a 1/1 blocker. I think I want to bounce both of these. Let's just see what happens. Does he have a 1 cost red spell that'll make him draw a card? Oh, he's got a shock, right? Okay. Well, I think I want that Paradise Druid, so maybe I should bounce it back to my library. Damn, I even knew he had a shock. That was stupid. Why did I do that? Well, I was going to tap him for mana anyway. Yeah, I think we'll let that go through. We're going to use Aether Gust on one of his Improbable Alliances. It's unfortunate that we just lost our one of the key pieces of our mana ramp before we got Nissa out. Yeah, we definitely need some lands. If we don't draw a land, I think we're going to be at a mana disadvantage. Because it looks like he's doing fine on them. Jeskai? Interesting. Another Nissa is not what we needed. I think we just need to continue stalling and just keep putting Improbable Alliances on the top of his deck. Because, well, we could also hold on to this for when he plays a threat, but... yeah, I'm not sure. We really need mana. Even if we had Paradise Druid out, we wouldn't have enough mana for anything right now. I don't know. Okay, luckily he needs 1 more white before he can start creating 1/1s. Whenever you cast an instant spell during your main phase, you may return it to your hand. Gain 2 life and draw a card. Alright, well, we need to bounce this now so it doesn't create 2 1/1s. Because he's about to draw a card. We need to stall. Really? Is this really how this is going down? Am I gonna draw a third Nissa next? What is going on? Oops. What do I have here? Yeah. I was just curious what I've been drawing this game. Alright, that's a start. Just one more. Good news is I don't think he has counters, based on what I've seen of his deck. I don't know what he has in terms of answers for Nissa, but we do have a spare Nissa in case he does remove it somehow. But yeah, we need to start getting something out. Please give me a land. Please. Thank you. Oh my god, thank goodness. No! No, that's not right. Nissa. Yeah. So Nissa can start attacking. We can have way more mana available for Casualties of War. We're definitely using Casualties of War as soon as we can. Let's get out a breeding pool. Looks like there's a pause, so I don't know if I want to attack because I think he has direct damage. And the direct damage plus these blockers will destroy breeding pool, and I think I want to keep it alive. We don't want to risk it getting destroyed. Nissa's going to take some damage, but that's fine because it's diverting damage from our life pool. Main thing is I just want to make sure I have enough mana for a few Casualties of War. Let's get all of these out if we can. Just destroy all of his shit. Scorching Dragonfire. No. Well. Alright. He's probably going to play Dovin's Acuity. Luckily, if we can get Casualties of War out, then I think we'll be okay. Because we'll destroy one of his creatures, destroy one of his lands, his enchantment. Yeah, we'll destroy Dovin's Acuity as well to ruin that combo. Ooh, Risen Reef. Okay, so let's see. We're doing Casualties of War for sure. Creature, enchantment, land. Not a planeswalker. Probably Dovin's Acuity, I think, is the best idea. Because that's getting him a lot of value right now. And I probably want to destroy one of these specialty lands. Probably Castle Vantress. We don't want him scrying. He doesn't have enough mana for this ability yet, so let's get rid of... Well, he doesn't have enough mana for this as well. Let's get rid of this. I don't want him creating any more creatures if he draws another white-producing land. Yeah. Let's make another land creature. Let's do Forest, I guess.
Behold, nature's true power.
And now we've actually got something that's attacking back at him. If he destroys Nissa, that means we basically saved 4 life. We can just play another one. If he doesn't destroy Nissa, then we can play Casualties of War again next turn. I think our main issue right now, I mean, we're looking pretty okay in terms of the state of the battlefield. I think the main issue is just the problem that he has all this draw power. He can put 6 mana into those Improbable Alliances. Another Scorching Dragonfire, are you kidding me? Oh, man. That's really bad. Now we don't have enough mana for Casualties of War unless we draw like a Forest. We can play Risen Reef to help us recover, but yeah, we really need those... Damn. You just got an answer for everything. Oh, nice. We got another Nissa, but we need more lands. Yes, put that on the battlefield. Okay, so Risen Reef... Oh, man. The issue is he's got, like, so many tiny creatures now. These Casualties of War are not effective at stopping a ton of tiny creatures. Oh god, what is this? Kai Car. So that's what kind of deck this is. It's a Jeskai Flyers. Alright, well we're doing Nissa, because we don't have a wait a second. If we do this, we'll die. We're dead no matter what, actually. He's got Flyers, there's nothing we can do. If we play Nissa, then... yeah, we're just dead here. There's nothing we can do about it. Good game. Damn. Well, sometimes you don't get the cards you need in the beginning. That happens sometimes. Just gotta get past it. What do we got next? This is a pretty good hand, I think. Paradise Druid, we got Risen Reef. Cavalier of Thorns, we got 4 lands. Sounds good. Opponent goes first. Hello. Okay, we can pull first. Thought Erasure. Dreadhorde Invasion. Hopefully we get a Casualties of War, because I don't want that hanging around. I don't think we have any answers for black also with our instants and stuff, so that's not good. Let's get out Paradise Druid. Hopefully we can just mana ramp with Risen Reef and get Cavalier of Thorns or a Nissa out really fast to make him start blocking. Because, yeah, we don't want this thing getting too big. I think we're going to do Temple of Mystery to help find something. We're going to do Risen Reef with Paradise Druid here. Leafkin, alright. What do we got coming up? Another Leafkin? I mean, it could be good. No, it's not going to be good, because this guy's going to be a 3-3 at least next turn with Menace. We need something else. We've got tons of lands, which in a way is good. We're guaranteeing we're putting out lands every turn, but... yeah, I'm not sure what we can do against this. I don't think... well, Thief of Sanity. It's no good. I think we need a Casualties of War is what this comes down to. Aether Gust can take care of something red or green. He doesn't have either of those. So that's essentially useless. Great. We're going to do Cavalier of Thorns. It's got reach, so that'll prevent his Thief of Sanity from attacking. And if he doesn't buff this again with a spell, it should prevent him from... well, no, we'd have to lose another creature, but I'm fine with that. We'll do Cavalier of Thorns. Let's do Fabled Passage. We don't need more lands in our library, so let's thin them out just a little bit. And Cavalier of Thorns. Let's put out another Fabled Passage. And thin them out even further. Let's get a swamp this time. Yeah, this is going to get out of hand really fast. I think this is probably our last turn to find an answer for this guy before he starts gaining him life. That's not good. And he just buffed it even more. Does he have another buff? Is it going to be a lifelinker this turn? Oh my god, look at this. Ow. Oh man. Okay, I think we need a Casualties of War. We need to stop this Dreadhorde invasion. But hopefully kill one of his Thieves of Sanity. And destroy one of his lands. I think a Casualties of War might salvage this. Watch he, like, exiles my Casualties of War with Thief of Sanity, the one that I would have drawn. Alright, we didn't get a Casualties of War. What can we do with this? We could play a bunch of blockers. I don't want Thief of Sanity attacking me from the sky, though, so I feel like I need to do Cavalier of Thorns. But if I do, I'm going to lose both my creatures to blocking this guy, because I have to block him. Man, that sucks. But I think we need to stop Thief of Sanity as well. We don't want him taking all the good cards from the top of our deck. Yeah, it sucks, but I think we gotta lose both these creatures as chump blockers. Yeah, let's get our last little bit of value out of these guys. And, you know what? We could also kill a zombie with Cavalier of Thorns and Paradise Druid. Reset his zombie progress. If we want to take damage from Thief of Sanity. Yeah, this is not good. This is really not good. Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Yeah, now that thing's going to start gaining counters because he's attacking with these guys. Is he not attacking with Thief of Sanity? No, okay, yeah, I thought so. So, we could destroy Thief of Sanity, or we could destroy this guy, but not both. I think we're going to block like this. I don't want his Thief of Sanity doing stuff anymore. I think draw power is the last thing we want him to have right now. If we can draw Casualties of War, we might be able to turn this around, but not if he is also drawing cards. Nissa, we'll take that. Do Nissa for sure. Do Risen Reef, I think. Wait a second. Can we do Risen Reef? Yeah, we have enough creatures to put out to block the zombie guy. Another Cavalier, I like that. Let's do we have enough to play Cavalier of Thorns this turn? No, we don't. So we'll do a Leafkin also. Get even more blockers out there. Leafkin at this point is just a chump blocker. Noxious Grasp. Green or white? That's not helpful. He doesn't have green or white. Yeah, neither of these are effective at all. Red, green, and white. It's literally the opposite of what his colors are. So all these two-cost removal options I have are useless. We're sort of struggling to hang on for life here. Luckily, we've got a lot of good threats on the board, but we need to play defensively at this point. And he's just gaining tons of life each turn. We might need to block this guy with both Cavalier and Overgrown Tomb, if we can. As long as he doesn't have another Amass spell to play at instant speed, we should be able to kill him. Yeah, I think we need to. I don't think there's much choice. Yeah, he's going for Nissa. Yeah, we can't have that. Luckily, we're only going to lose one of them, because he's only got 8 power. And we have another Cavalier of Thorns we can play to block his flyer next turn. But yeah, this is definitely the way to go. We need to stop this thing from wreaking havoc. Okay, cool. And Cavalier of Thorns, what are you doing for me? Put a card from your graveyard on top of your library. What do I want? Oh my god, Casualties of War, please. Yes. Exactly what we needed. Now we can destroy his Bloodthirsty Aerialist and one of his enchantments. And one of his lands. This may have turned around for us. Thank God. Destroy enchantment, land, creature. Actually, yeah, we need to stop Bloodthirsty Aerialist, I think. But actually, killing one of these guys might be good too. Now, I think we should kill this guy. And we can play another Cavalier of Thorns, and if he dies, then we can just do the same thing. We can get another Casualties of War out of the graveyard. We've also got Hydroid Krasis. Oh yeah, give me all these Scrylands. Hydroid Krasis is going to gain us a ton of life. Oh my god, we're about to draw ourselves out, though, so I don't know if we can do Hydroid Krasis comfortably. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I need to be careful about not drawing myself out with Hydroid Krasis. But if we get Nissa's ultimate, we could be in a really good position as well. Why did I do that? He's just going to block with both. That's fine. It's no harm to me but to attack since they have vigilance. Okay, yeah. I think we're gonna do Hydroid for I don't know. Maybe we should just keep attacking with Cavalier of Thorns until he's forced to kill it with blockers, and then once it dies, we'll do another Casualties of War and get rid of that last Dread Horde invasion. I think that's gonna be the strategy, and then just wait for Nissa to get big and do her ultimate. I don't think we can afford Hydroid Krasis drawing us out. We're at a pretty low card count right now. Although, he doesn't have any mill options for this style deck. I don't think. So we might be okay if we only do like 10. And then we just have like 10 turns to kill him. Oh good, he's killing this. We're going to get another Casualties of War. I'll take that. You might have just screwed yourself there, sir. Yoink. That worked out well for me. He used a removal to give me removal. Here we go. Creature, enchantment, land. Let's get rid of one of his swamps. Excellent. This is going a lot better than before. Let's go ahead and do a forest. We might even do Hydroid this turn, just to sort of put the ultimate pressure on him. What the? Oops. Quiet. Quiet phone. Hang on a second. Okay. Sorry about that. I had my alarm going off for some reason. Alright. Alright, let's do Hydroid now. Let's gain a bunch of life and just make a big threat that he has to answer, otherwise he'll basically be dead. Now, how much mana am I getting? I can do Hydroid for 15, looks like. I'll draw 7 cards. That's fine. Yeah, let's just make a 15-15. Draw a ton of cards. Actually, I probably should have only drawn cards to the point where I wouldn't have to discard. It was a little bit of a waste, but actually we don't even need these, so it's not that big a waste. Yeah, we're fine. And we can do Nissa's ultimate next turn. This is looking really good for us. He's only got 3 lands as well. I think we turn this around. We've got plenty of time before we're drawn out. Yep, good game. Man, I'll tell you, in that game, the Cavalier of Thorns, Casualties of War combo was definitely the lifesaver. Cavalier of Thorns as a threat for his creatures and his life total, and as soon as he removes it, I just get Casualties of War out of the graveyard and remove even more of his stuff. Worked really well. This is not going to work. These are all 5 cost and higher. We need cheap spells. Still not super excited about this because Aether Gust, as we know, isn't necessarily useful depending on his colors, but I think we need to risk this one. We don't want to go down to 5. Let's get rid of one of the Aether Gusts. We'll do Temple of Malady to help find maybe like a 2-cost creature. Actually, we might want to do Fabled Passage just to guarantee that we have lands coming out each time. Actually, no, let's do Temple of Malady. Nissa, I think we need something else. We need, like, mana ramp creatures. Noxious Grasp, okay. Let's do Fabled Passage. And what kind of land do we want? Probably a forest. Because Casualties of War requires 2 green and 2 black. We already have 2 black because of this in our hand. Okay. Let's see, he's got green and blue. Noxious Grasp will potentially be useful. Aether Gust potentially will be useful. We'll put this out tapped. We've got enough for Noxious Grasp. If he plays a flash creature that's green. Growth Spiral, okay. Is this another Simic ramp? I feel like we've been fighting a lot of those today. Is it just the matchmaker that likes to pair similar decks together? Still have not seen any of the... Yeah. Still have not seen any of these for me, so it's looking like this is sort of a mirror match. Simic version as opposed to Sultai, but... So I probably want to kill him with Noxious Grasp before he gets any value out of it. Yeah. I don't want him developing his field that much. Arboreal Grazer I'm fine with. Okay, so Swamp and Paradise Druid, and we might Aether Gust his Arboreal Grazer just to stall a turn. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. Maybe I should save it for a threat. No, because we know he doesn't have any extra lands in his hand, so he's not going to get any added benefit out of this thing. So let's just put it on top of his library. That'll basically prevent him from drawing a better card. Oh, he didn't even keep it on top, so yeah, we just got rid of it. There's Leafkin. Alright. I think we might need to play Hydroid soon. Hopefully we can get a land to make him a 4-4 instead of a 3-3. Or a Nissa. Nissa would be pretty good, too. Good thing is I'm not worried about counters, because it looks like it's a mirror match. Okay, yeah, let's do Hydroid for 4. Okay, some more lands, so we can do Casualties of War pretty soon. Looks like he had an instant. He might use that on Hydroid. Could be one of those bounce spells. Oh, another Growth Spiral, okay. Yeah. So now we're going to have Hydroid attacking. If he plays a Nissa, we can use Casualties of War on that. Let's just see what he does. Any big threat that he plays, we'll probably use Casualties of War on it, just to limit his mana ramp by killing one of his lands, and to get rid of his threat so Hydroid can start putting pressure on him. Hydroid, yeah, okay. That's fine. Oh, Nissa, nice. Alright, so we can do Nissa. Well, I don't think I want to do Nissa first, because I think we need to stop this Hydroid. So we'll do Casualties of War. We'll attack with both these guys, probably. We can do that, right? Yeah, we've got enough mana. Let's do that. Creature, land. Which land do we want to kill? Probably Castle Vantress. Next turn we'll do Nissa. If we can Aether Gust, we may Aether Gust our own Hydroid, just so we can play him again for even more card draw. Another Hydroid. It's not good. He's getting a bunch of card draw right now. Temple of Mystery, alright. Risen Reef? Do I want that? I think what I really need is an answer for his Hydroid, like a Cavalier of Thorns. I hate to say goodbye to you, but I feel like I need something else right now. If I play Nissa, I need to be ready to lose her. Or I could just take 5 damage, and then she'll survive at 1. I think we'll do that. We'll do Nissa. We'll let her take 5 damage for 1 turn. And if he decides to attack with Hydroid Krasis, unless he plays another creature, he'll be open to our own attack. Just see what he does. Yeah, he's got a lot of cards. We need to start bridging that gap. Either with another Hydroid or... I think another Hydroid is probably one of the... It's the only option I can think of. What else do I have that gives me card draw? Risen Reef would have done it. But... Oh, shit. Well, if he makes a land creature and attacks with it, I'll just block with Hydroid. So that's fine.
Be wary of the ground you walk on.
He's probably not going to attack with that land. It'd be foolish. probably going to take Nissa down to 1, though. Which is fine. If I can get a Casualties of War, would be amazing right now. I can destroy his Planeswalker, a creature, and another land. See what he does. The other thing is... Oh, he didn't even attack with Hydroid. Alright. Yeah, we're still not... We're still pretty starved for cards to play right now. All we can do is just keep developing our field with Nissa. Let's do a Forest. We'll do... Yeah, we'll do a Forest, I guess.
The land shall conquer you.
We're just at a standoff for now. Good thing is, since he's not Sultai, he doesn't have Casualties of War or any of that mass removal. Although he might have something like Mass Manipulation, which would be a problem. So I think I'm going to let this go through. And we may just turn around and hit his Nissa for 4.
Do not assume I am fragile.
Still looking for that Casualties of War, though. And in fact, now we're open to attack with our lands.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Because he's only got 3 toughness creatures. So if we attack with all our lands and Hydroid... Oh, never mind. He's got a Cavalier of Thorns. Oh no, Agent of Treachery. I don't like that. So we definitely don't want to kill his Cavalier of Thorns right away because he'll put Agent of Treachery on top of his library and use that. Oh man. Agent of Treachery would be a problem. Another Cavalier of Thorns, my god. We need to start, even with the Casualties of War now, this is looking grim. Aether Gust, that's not going to do it. We might... What can we do? I think we're going to use Hydroid Krasis as a blocker for one of his Cavaliers of Thorns. And... okay, here's the plan. We're going to play another Nissa after we've done this Nissa's ability. We're just going to make two creatures this turn. We're going to play another Nissa so that we can put it to 6, and it'll survive Hydroid Krasis' attack. And then we'll chump block one of his Cavaliers of Thorns with Hydroid Krasis and Aether Gust it so we can play it next turn. I think that's the plan. Make another creature. And then, yeah, we'll Aether Gust. We'll Aether Gust Hydroid so we can draw a shit ton of cards and maybe regain some advantage that we once had. What is he doing at instant speed? What do you have? What do you think you're doing there? Oh, is he just counting? That's not a good sign. He's counting his mana. Does he have another Hydroid Krasis? What's going on here? Oh, Finale of Devastation. He could also have another one of those. No. The fact that he tapped 1 blue and 1 green first makes me think it's a Hydroid. What are you doing over there? Just tap all your mana and then see how much you have. Oh, I see. He wants to get as much as he can out of it. Yep, almost certainly Hydroid. You would have gotten even more mana out of that if you had done that on Breeding Pool. Because Breeding Pool is a forest. Oh my god, look at this. You know what? It'd be great if we could make him draw out, but I don't think we're going to survive that long. We also need to deal with this Nissa, who's just about at her ultimate. I don't think we're going to be able to. I think Nissa's going to do her ultimate. Actually, there is one hope. If we put all of our mana into Hydroid next turn, except for 2, we could hope we draw a Noxious Grasp. That'll allow us to kill Nissa. I think Noxious Grasp works on Planeswalkers. Creature or Planeswalker, yeah. So that is like a sliver of hope. Alternatively, we could not even... Yeah, there's his Hydroid for 18. Holy shit. Well, it's not great. It's not great. Actually, I think we need to use Aether Gust on Matt, which is really unfortunate because he can just play it again. But otherwise, we're going to die. Leafkin. And what is happening with this attack? Yep. How big is my Hydroid gonna be? Let me think about this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, he's not gonna be nearly big enough to stop this Hydroid. I think I need to get rid of this Hydroid with my Aether Gust, which is really unfortunate. That sucks, but I don't see anything else I can do to survive. Actually, wait a second. No. Yeah, we're going with the original strategy. Because we can draw into a removal for Hydroid when we play our own Hydroid again. Yeah. We have to hope that we get some kind of answer when we put all this mana in. Oh my god, wait a second. We need these guys for blocking, otherwise we're going to get totally overrun. You know what, fuck it. I'm pretty sure we're dead anyway. Let's just make a really big Hydroid for fun. Yeah, it really is a good game, but I just want to see what I can draw. That's only 7. That's so puny compared to what he's got going on over there. Oh, I even forgot to use Nissa's ability to get even more. Yeah. What a draw. I got a Leafkin Druid. Good game. Shit. Yep. The mana ramp gods were not on my side in that game. We completed our quest, so I'm happy about that. Let's keep it going. One thing I'm happy about is that in both of these standard events, I don't feel like I've been making that many misplays. I feel like I've mostly been losing just to sort of... I guess it would be luck of the draw. Just sort of the cards that I draw and the cards the opponent's drawing. I guess we'll keep this. We've got 2 land, even though they're both coming out tapped. It's a little slow, but hopefully we can draw a basic land. I think it's acceptable. We've got our two cost creatures, so we'll boost our mana ramp once we get those out. Let's go ahead and look for a basic land. Leafkin, no. Jeskai, alright. Basic land, please. It's not basic, but we can get it out untapped, so let's settle for that. Probably do Risen Reef next turn. Is this a Fires deck? There's definitely a pause, so he's got like an instant he can play. Oh, what? Oh, choose target spell or permanent. Wow, I did not know you could do that to a spell that's on the stack. Cool. Well, that's a new use I've learned for Aether Gust. Interesting. I mean, I guess he could have just played it after I put it on the battlefield, but do I want to keep this on the top? I think I do. I think it's worth waiting a turn to get that out again, because it has the potential to put another land on the battlefield for me. But wow, I didn't know that. That's good to know. Teferi, alright. Well, Teferi doesn't bother me that much because I don't have many things I need to do at instant speed, and also I can just kill him with Noxious Grasp if I need to. Is he going to bounce my Risen Reef? Okay, I'm fine with that. I get benefits out of him when I cast him, so I'll just do it again. He's stalling a bit, though. What is he going to play? A land, excellent. All right. So let's get Risen Reef out again. Actually, I may want to do Paradise Druids. Now let's do Risen Reef. It's already revealed information. We could potentially get another land out. Hopefully it's land. I want to start catching up in terms of mana. Excellent. Yeah, it had to enter into the battlefield tapped, so there was no chance of getting another 2-cost creature out. Still not quite sure what this deck is yet. Is it a Fires deck? And he just hasn't found a Fires Invention yet? Definitely not. It's not looking good that he has tons of mana. Wow, a Deafening Clarion for 1 Risen Reef.
This might be a bad idea.
Well, I think we can start playing other things now. I don't know if we need to kill Teferi right away. He's not that big a threat, I don't think. Do I want to do Cavalier, or do I want to do a bunch of tiny creatures? I think Cavalier. Yeah, I think I want to do Cavalier of Thorns. He could Aether Gust it, who knows. We can potentially get another land on the field. Alright, let's get, what do we have? We've got enough of pretty much everything. I don't think it matters too much. Let's get a Overgrown Tomb. What just went in my graveyard? Hydroid and Risen Reef. Okay. Yeah. Next turn we'll probably do a bunch of mana ramp creatures to make Hydroid more powerful when we cast him. I think we're going to save Noxious Grasp for like a bigger threat than Teferi. Teferi's just sort of a nuisance right now. He's not going to win him the game. I wonder if this is like a Super Friends deck. I still haven't seen Fires, so I can neither confirm nor deny. It's probably a Fires deck. I think I'll go under that assumption until I'm proven wrong.
I've got it.
I could just kill Teferi with this Cavalier of Thorns. That might be the way to go, actually. Let's attack. If he bounces it, I can just play it again. Put a stop to him real quick. Justice Strike. That's not helpful unless you have another one. Oh, Deafening Clarion. Hey, I'll take it. That is a 2-for-1 trade. I'm happy with that. Let's get out, put this on top of my library. I probably want another Hydroid, actually. Actually, no. We already have a Hydroid. Let's get a Risen Reef. We can play Risen Reef and a bunch of these tiny creatures. So let's see. We want to do Paradise Druid. He's already gone through... How many of his Deafening Clarions? He's gone through 2 already. So I think it's unlikely he'll have another one for a while. Yeah, let's just get all these guys out. Oh, you know, I probably should have put out my other Paradise Druid so I could attack for even more if I needed to against Teferi. That's fine. We've got one of each in case he plays another Deafening Clarion. So next turn we might do Hydroid. I think we've got a sufficient amount of mana.
Here we go.
Yeah, Teferi's just stalling and stalling. We can actually kill Teferi if he doesn't remove my Paradise Druid. What is this noise that's happening? This constant noise. It's kind of annoying. You guys are hearing that, right? There's Fires. Good for you. You got it. I just need to find a Casualties of War now so I can destroy it. Okay. So we're going to do Hydroid Krasis. We're going to destroy his Teferi. Oh, we don't have any more land. Actually, maybe we'll just put out a bunch more mana ramp creatures. Let me think about this. If I do Hydroid for... Yeah, I think we're going to put out a bunch of tiny creatures before we do Hydroid. Let's go ahead and kill his Teferi first and foremost. Hopefully he doesn't have a shock. Actually, even if he does, he can't use it because he's got Fires of Invention. He can no longer play spells on my turn. Risen Reef. Casualties of War, fantastic. So that's being used next turn, most likely. And I'm hesitant to put out all of my tiny creatures, because we know he has board wipes. Take that. What do we have coming up next? Aether Gust, spell or permanent that's red or green. Yeah, I'll take that. We can use Casualties of War and this, if there's anything left over. And I think we'll keep this Noxious Grasp for in case he plays something else we want to destroy at instant speed. Because, as we know, with Fire's Invention, he has the potential to play a ton of threats. Well, namely 2. Okay, now I'm really glad I didn't play all of my tiny creatures. So, yeah, we lose all our creatures, but luckily we have some in reserve. And we've got enough mana for Noxious Grasp. Cavalier. Well, Noxious Grasp is not going to help us against Cavalier, and he's going to do a ton of damage right now. So I think we need the Casualties of War. Destroy his creature, a land, and his Fires of Invention, and potentially cripple him, depending on what this last card in his hand is. Okay, so he's keeping mana available for scrying with his Castle Vantress. I'm fine with that. Let's do Casualties of War, and we can play one of our tiny creatures. Creature, enchantment, land. So long scry ability. You get one more try. Alright, let's do Paradise Druid. We've still got Hydroid for regaining life and drawing a bunch of cards. Sphinx of Foresight. I don't think we want him having that either. I think we might destroy that with nothing. We don't have anything we can destroy it with. So we're going to do Hydroid, I think. How much is that? 7? God, that constant noise is really annoying. I think the game's like glitching out or something. Do the Fabled Passage. Swamp, I don't know. Yeah, neither of our removals affect blue, so that Sphinx of Foresight looks like he's safe for now. Good thing is Aether Gust can be used against his Fire's Invention if he decides to play it. So actually, we might just want to keep 2 mana available at all times for Aether Gusting his Fires. Yeah, let's start putting pressure on him. Yep. We're killing him at a faster rate than he's going to be able to kill us, so I'm happy with that. Let's put out more tiny creatures for even more mana ramp. And we've got plenty of mana left. We've actually got 2 Aether Gust ability with the amount of mana we have. We're looking like we're pretty good at this point. He can scry, but that's not giving him more cards. It's only improving the quality of the cards he draws. We still have more answers than I bet he has threats. If this noise continues after this match, I think I may need to restart Magic to make it go away. Because that's a little bit annoying. Cavalier of Flame. Nah, I don't think so. I don't think I like that. He's keeping it on top. We're just going to do it again. It also means he's not putting out a Fires, so that's good news. Oh, well, Teferi we're going to have to kill with Noxious Grasp. Is he going to bounce my Hydroid? He's probably going to bounce my Hydroid, right? Oh no, alright. Well, Teferi's going to die then. And he will have given you no benefit, which is good. Interesting. Well, Teferi's dead, that's for sure. We're probably gonna do Nissa. Yeah, there's no reason not to do Nissa. And now we're gonna attack with everyone. Is he just dead this turn? I think he's dead.
We will not
I think we win.
harness the elements.
Yeah, that's game. Yeah, it looks like Nissa is exactly what we needed to draw to do enough damage to kill him that turn. Okay, good. The sound went away. That was so obnoxious. Ooh, Moldervine Reclamation. I remember that card. Let's go again. Yeah, I feel like a whole bunch of new opportunities are unlocked now that I know how to use that Aether Gust. I had no idea it could be used on spells in the stack. This looks good to me. We've got a Leafkin Druid for the early game. Got some pretty good bombs for later on. What is this card art? Interesting. It's a Liliana. Hello? Okay. Let's do Fabled Passage, because I don't know for sure if we're going to get another land for a while. Lovestruck Beast. Well, good thing is we can use Leafkin Druid as a blocker for that 1/1. Probably want another Forest. Temple of Malady. Okay, we'll do that turn 3. For now, we're going to do another Leafkin. That's cool card art on the Forest as well. I don't know if I've noticed that one before. Okay, yeah, so Temple of Malady. Looking like potentially a Golgari Adventures deck that we're up against. Do we want the Cavalier of Thorns? I think we do. We've got enough mana for it now that we have Leafkin out. So I think we'll keep that on the top. Next turn we can start playing Nissa's, Cavaliers of Thorns. I think we're going to do Cavalier of Thorns first, actually. Because who knows what kind of removal he has, and I don't want to lose any lands at this stage. We need a big buffer of lands before we start turning them into creatures that can be easily removed. Also, Cavalier of Thorns can be a blocker for Lovestruck Beast. That's another bonus. And we can get out a breeding pool. Sounds good to me. If you Murderous Rider's Cavalier of Thorns, we can take back a Nissa. So that'll be nice. And then next turn we'll play another Cavalier of Thorns. The Great Henge. Well. We need to find a Casualties of War to get rid of the Great Henge and probably his Lovestruck Beast. Let's go ahead and do Cavalier of Thorns again. I can't afford Nissa and Cavalier, can I? If I do Nissa, it'll cost all of these. Actually, I could. I think I could if I pay 2 life. Let me see if my math is correct. Let's just put this out. Untap a Forest. That gives me 3 mana. And now if I play Breeding Pool untapped, that's 5. So yeah, I've got enough for another Cavalier. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and attack with our current Cavalier, just to see what he does. If he blocks with his Lovestruck Beast, then it's dead. And I'd be fine with that trade. And he doesn't necessarily know that I have another one. It's looking pretty good. No lands, really. Alright, well. We put a Casualties of War in our graveyard, so if any of our Cavalier of Thorns die, we're getting Casualties of War out, and we're going to kill his Great Henge and his biggest threat creature. Questing Beast. Well, we're going to block that with Cavalier of Thorns. It'll die, which I'm fine with, and we'll get Casualties of War out. Oh, he just killed it. Alright. Oh, shit. What's our life total going to be at? We definitely need Casualties of War here. That is for sure. Damn. He's going to do like 13 damage if he attacks if he attacks my life total with everyone. He might kill Nissa by attacking with his 1/1. Yeah, okay, so I'll take 12 damage. Still alive. But at least we're getting Casualties of War out there. We need to stop this nonsense with the Great Henge. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. Land, creature, artifact. Which one's a bigger threat? Probably Questing Beast. And let's destroy his Overgrown Tomb. And same thing, if he removes Cavalier of Thorns, we'll get Casualties of War back, and we can cast it again. There's that annoying sound happening again. What is that coming from? Is that from Casualties of War? Another Questing Beast? Shit. We're gonna be down to 1 health if he attacks with everyone. That's not good. It's not a good thing. We should have exactly enough, though, to cast Casualties of War. Does he realize what's going on? Does he realize that if he attacks with Questing Beast, then I'm using Casualties of War next turn? It looks like he's putting it together. Yeah. Well, that's good for me. If he doesn't attack, that means I have some breathing room to cast Hydroid Krasis and potentially recover. Excellent. Ooh, Risen Reef. I like that, too. Which one do I want to... I think I need to do Hydroid just to recover for some health immediately and not be in danger of dying so quick. Yeah, I think that's going to be the way to go. Maybe I can do both. Yeah, let me do both, because I think putting Risen Reef out will basically only be 2 mana, because I'm getting an extra mana out of Leafkin by putting another creature out. So yeah, let's do both. Yes, give me more lands. And now we can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's still not a lot, to be honest. Maybe I should wait. Nah, I think I already have another one. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, let's just go ahead and gain 1 life. Oh shit, I forgot I could have paid 2 life for this guy. Oops. That's fine. We've got another Hydroid Krasis that we can make really big next turn. We just need... I think we need a nice buffer of creatures and a little bit more life to make sure we're not overrun by all this. Yeah, next turn we'll make Hydroid Krasis even bigger. And it is nice to have like a flyer out there starting to put pressure on him from the sky, in any case. Order of Midnight. Well, that's fine, because he can't block, and I'm also playing another flyer next turn. I think we're looking like we're okay. Let's just tap all of our mana. No, let's attack first. Oops. Okay. Go to combat. Attack for 3. Let's tap all of our mana. How much is this? 8. Yeah, let's do 8. And we'll put Overgrown Tomb out tapped. Oh, a Casualties of War. Excellent. I think we're going to do... Yeah, Overgrown Tomb. We can put Fabled Passage out untapped later on. But I think we do need to start reducing the amount of lands in our deck so we can start getting more threats. Vivian. That's not good.
I love everything from
Well, she's dying to Casualties of War next turn. That's for sure. No, my Hydroid.
You picked the wrong fight.
I think we got enough life that we can survive an attack with everyone. We'll need to block the 2 biggest ones, and then we'll take 7. So yeah, I think we'll survive. Yeah, alright. So we'll kill, Well, I gotta remember, one of his creatures is dying next turn, so that's probably gonna be Lovestruck Beast. Let's kill Questing Beast. And then, losing Cavalier of Thorns, we can get another Casualties of War. So I think that's the way to go. Actually, no, I don't want to lose it unnecessarily. So, oh, I can't block Questing Beast that way, though. Yeah, so I think we need to do it the other way around. We need to block the 2 biggest and only take 7. Yeah, let's take back a Casualties of War. We don't have enough for 2 of them, do we? That would be insane. We're doing this one for sure, because that's literally all we have to play. So creature, land, planeswalker. Creature, we're destroying this. Land will destroy this. And then how much mana do we have left over? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, not quite enough for another one, unfortunately. But we should survive another attack as long as we block with everyone. We'll just take 1 more damage. Hopefully he doesn't have any removal. That would be really unfortunate. Let's do a Watery Grave tapped. I probably could have attacked with that Forest since he was tapped out. Oops. No, Vivian, I think we're dead here.
I have
Shit.
survived Nico Bolas, and I will survive you.
Yeah, that should be game. Unless he misplays.
Stomping time.
Wait a second. We still die here, right? Yeah, we're taking 2. That's a good game. It's kind of an interesting choice to give it counters instead of removing one of my creatures. Alright. Man, that sound thing is really annoying. Well, we didn't even do as good as the first time around, but let's see what we got for prizes. At the very least, we completed our gold quest. Okay, let's get some packs. Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll get packs. I don't know. Why not? I was going to say, maybe I should hold off until the new set comes out and just stockpile gold until then, but I don't know. I like having a reward at the end of these standard events. It's probably just going to be gems, but there's always the chance we can find like a mythic. There's still mythics I haven't unlocked in this set. And we're going towards our rare wild cards, so yeah. Alright, we'll take that. Our reward for this one was the rare wild card. Cool. Alright. So yeah, I really enjoy playing with that deck. I think the Casualties of War is a really nice addition to the ramp-style deck. And really that's the main point of making this a Sultai deck as opposed to a Simic deck. So I think that worked really well, especially in the first game, and that last game it worked pretty well even though we lost. It was sort of potentially making us come back with those Casualties of War. And yeah, I think something I really appreciate about this deck is that not only is it effective, it's also relatively simple to use. There's not a lot of diverging options. It's usually pretty straightforward about what order to play things in and when to use your removals, since the removals tend to be specific to certain colors. Yeah, it's a good deck. I like playing with it. So that's going to wrap this episode up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.